Again, man, me not afraid. Well, well, me I tell you say, hey, my hey, people means I'm man, I be a multitask thing me do, you know. I wanna know say me that knock, I show ya from around 4:30 because you know my daughter I think she'd have a schedule a class for 8 o'clock. So 2 minutes before, me get a phone call that said, Dad, you know, next week that because the class, you know, remember them just come back to university and them things. So yeah, for that short here. So yeah, ready? Ready for the show? We're up. Ready for the show? Niceness. All right, so hear this. Hear this. We see the Prime Minister, Andrew Holness, went to Manchester High School a few days ago, since week. Yeah, I'm gonna make some speech. Manchester High School. I think some polling come out and I said the kids them man, you know the kids them like them turn away from him or something. No, always find themselves in the high school, them and start tell them say, you know, he might them servant. But you know, I wish from 2016 that you'd have ribbit it to the people them and instead of deal with them like this, especially in a COVID time. You know, or you talk to people and them forget random man the youth them. It don't make no sense to go to school. I see them youth them, you talk to know. Saying some you right away to show me say you do what you do same way, you know. PR stunt. And then you know, we don't want you but you go to the school. I say, I'm go target school because them mother and father now listen to you and other people now listen to you, so you go to school. Don't bother with that. And everybody want you know politics right now and them thing. And I like them there university neither. Stop it. Stop the foolishness. Because you know want pass last 12-year-old, you know want give them life and who forget eng get eng. Them I go school too. So that means them same one who not plan for mash up and now you say, you know, servant. Me not understand it. People just listen this. I'm gonna play the video. I'm gonna play the video. We want to listen this. Right? Hear this. Watch this in a Anjo. This now the house me I watch now. See there? January the 17th, 2024. Asha penalties coming from murderers, says Chuck. Asha penalties. Them in a deterrent, you know, none at all. Kingston, Jamaica. Justice Minister Delroy Chuck says Asha penalties are coming for people who commit murders. Who, if you come with people who commit rape too. Especially some big old man and politician and them thing that who chop taxpayers' money and thing, Asha penalties. Death penalties and anything. Yes, come with it. Yeah? He was opening Tuesday debate and the House of Representatives and the Joint Select Committee report which review the offences against the Person Amendment Act 2023, Criminal Justice Administration Amendment Act 2023 and Child Care and Protection Amendment Act 2023. Should note that over the last 2 decades, Jamaica has recorded more than 1,000 murders per year. For a small country like Jamaica, not only is a excessive, but it is something that a very single Jamaican, every single Jamaican must not only aware of, but must do and play their part to see how we can reduce this level of killing with the Jamaican society, he said. All right, so maybe just done it right as a year. Because, you know, you see, that's why we must play politics with these things. Because Andrew come and say him alone can deal with all these kind of things. And make you sleep with the door, wind and door open. Hey, you know, easy, you know? All right. All right. Yeah, man. All right. So, you know, wind and door and thing open and them thing there. So, yeah, man. But just I get something here from Fix Bailey. I don't know if Fix Bailey. Him does them does I tell you so them arrest them detain Sylvia and them are wait for going to charge. So we want to hear the charge because something kinda fishy going on still because, you know, police go up this and somebody gets shot and, you know, see them with shot in them and them bleed and other people do well, they can't say that, you know. But me I wonder fix Bailey or, you know, being a charge getting Patrick Bailey on top of that, you know. You know, where you say no suspect and anything there. But you know, somebody gets shot and the police got clear that and all kind of thing. It's still a puzzle me, you know. But one know the puzzle, you know. Because me as a man, me not chat till me know that puzzle, you know. So una have to tell me the puzzle, how the puzzle go, yeah? Yeah, man, I want to see the puzzle. See? Because police can go there, so. And, you know, clear a body and, you know, back everybody go there, so. And nobody see no bleeding and nothing. And pass on for something else, and then you attacks and you get something. I mean, I understand that, you know, something right. So, we need enough to clear them thing there for me, yeah? Yeah, man. Yeah, we don't need to clear that for me. Yeah, man. We need to clear. More know, you know, who in this, who in that, and that, and that. Can you just don't fling something for me, so, you know. Me have to know. Cannot impossibly, you know, but me have to just know, you know. Me have to know, because I have a question. They can just go and take up a body and, you know, for clear and then mark, and then if the person never do their autopsy, they must, you know, bullet fragment or something. Fix me, I watch you, you know. I watch the same way. You know, easy, you know. Yeah, the same one as a Patrick B, they must say, you know. Maybe you just I do something for you. Oh, I hear something, but if something wrong, it's wrong, you know. But you have to clear the ear fix. And make sure it sound feasible. Just fix the make we know what I want properly do. Okay, remember now you that you deal with doing. All right, good. All right. Remember see where Andrew Holness when him up to you know. Remember see where him up to. More to listen him keenly do, you know. Because them just say, you know, I hang if you hang them one. Now 12-year-old, you know, them want give them 20 years, I go hang them, you know, 12, baby. But listen this now. More listen this keenly. People send them kids go to school and them start bring politics to them. Them run go there and I bring politics to the kids then. Hear this. Hear this.
Thank you very much. Now you may be wondering why I'm taking the time to come and speak with you. Clearly you are very important people, all of you.
So, you know, you said rather than the other day. Me never know, say, our kids, them going to talk to a school, you know. High school. I want to listen him keenly. Can I say everybody can hear him? Say you are very important. All of you. So them the one they were dropped through the fine mesh and thing, them not important too, sir. The one they were radam. Them not important too. Can't treat nobody boy, you know. More to listen him keenly. And you see him ultimate motive by going to the school because when him go him notice when I face the big people, them now work. Now work with him. So I go to the high school, them I say, hey, them soon. Them enough of them soon 17, 16. Some of them soon reach 18 can go vote. If me can just go chat to them now. If the mother and father them I reject you already and them thing, the way I go. If people know say I go to school in the business, they can you know say it not right. You know. You understand? Certain things are permission, you know. Don't do it, you know. You know it not right. All right. Continue. Yeah.
And when I listened to the presentation of your Member of Parliament, the part about treating people with dignity resonated with me.
When I'm saying the part about treating people with dignity resonates with him, I must say I come in and get radam. And say, all I want to when I mash up the house and listen, baby, and me. And he must say, treat people with dignity. Resonate with him. You can't get no more canon than that, you know. No star. No star. All right, continue.
So I'm here because I am your servant.
And the kids say, me matter now, you know. You are there because you are their servant. I am here because I am your servant. You never know all these things before. Yes, I mean, it needs. Okay. So him say him here and treat people with dignity. Hold on. Let me cut in this because that's how me I do it, you know. Neat. I have to do this because you treat people with dignity. And them are more older kids. Them,
My
you
name
know,
is Daniel Thomas. I'm the president of the Love March Movement, which is a youth organization, and we have an initiative called Colorblind, which is where we encourage young people to be engaged in political and national matters with an unbiased eye, without political assignment or, alignment rather. Okay, so my issue that I would like to raise at this time is with respect to needs. All right? Now, I am not, and we are not, against a national ID. We see the benefit of it. There are great pros. It will fill gaps in the country. But
yes, Maria.
we believe that in its current form, it poses significant issues for many Jamaicans, especially with the fact that there has not been, in my opinion, and many other Jamaicans, 60,000, I checked the petition this morning, 60,000 Jamaicans here and abroad who feel that there needs to be more consultation, ventilation of the issues, speaking about pros and cons. All right, both of them are important to our consultative process. So we're being told that we must enroll in NIDS, or in the next 3 years we'll be possibly fined a max of $100,000 and barred from government services and possibly private services as well. The only exception being where there's a threat to health or life or a state of national emergency. Now, I'm deeply concerned about this bill because of the impact on the country.
So Charles, you have given us 2 points in the bill that you'd like responded to.
Well, I can't go into all of them, but just to say, right now I qualify for NHT.
Yes.
In 3 years, I will somehow lose my qualification. Because, I mean, somebody can respond to the NHT point, of course.
You're sure about that?
Well, that is my understanding because it won't be a threat to my life or health.
This is where you're going to come to get all the answers. All right, so allow them to respond now. Thanks, Charles. Really appreciate it.
We have over 60,000 Jamaicans.
So, Charles, so you have to allow them to respond.
Me?
Yeah,
I'm Thomas, sorry.
I'm so sorry, Thomas. My apologies.
Can I just
called
finish
you
the
wrong
last
name.
2 lines here?
The last 2 lines?
Very quick.
2 points or lines?
2 lines. So, my closing thought would be to withdraw the bill, allow for proper ventilation of the issues over a 3-month period even, town hall meetings and joint select committee where we can properly speak about the many, many issues that are in the bill. We're not against the bill, but we are for the country of Jamaica moving forward.
Thanks, Thomas.
Do you know what I reject? I reject the view that somehow you have a higher moral authority on this matter than I do.
Where that come from? Now I must speak to younger kids now. When I reach 18 yet. 16, 15, or 17, and soon can go vote. Them at their university, you know. And this is how I mangle them, you know. Yeah? And here we are now.
I am not here to create, and I make that point very seriously, because I am not here to create a system that is going to deprive Jamaicans of their freedom. And you know what else?
But the bill
I
does.
am not hiding from consultation. I am here facing the questions. Unlike most, I am facing the questions and answering them. And I will go to every church in Jamaica. I will go to every room, every house, and I will answer them. Because I am not trying to take away anybody's rights. And I find that this discussion is disingenuous, unfair, and untruthful. And I will tell you.
Remember, disingenuous, unfair, and untruthful. Yeah? But I go back to the thing in a Manchester, you know. But here when I'm minister, what? Deal with him, Prime Minister. So disrespectful to the young people, eh?
Jamaica, I am not going to hide from this. If you say that you are for Jamaica and that you agree that we should have a national civil registry, then let us talk as we are doing, but let us talk on the facts of the situation, not on the untruths and what we make up. Let us discuss the facts.
All right. Thank you so much, Prime Minister.
My name is Glendon Martin. I am a student of the University of Technology. And I had a question, but the president had a similar question, so I'll allow him to ask a question. But what I have to say, well, I have a comment, actually. The gentleman that asked the question on NIDS, Mr. Prime Minister, I was taken aback by the way you responded to the question. I felt that you came across too strong, and when I was listening to you, while I was listening to you, I was saying, should I go and ask this gentleman a question? Will he answer me in the same tone that he answered the young man? And what I want to say and what I want to see in Jamaica, or overall with politics, is that our politicians behave sometimes, even in Parliament, when you see them jumping over, arguing with each other. Our young people are looking at this and they're saying this is something that is right because the politicians, the leaders of our country, this is something that they do. So, Mr. Prime Minister, I would like for you to, first of all, apologize on the way you responded to the question. And secondly, allow me to finish, please. Allow me to finish, please.
So my darling, hang on 1 second. Sir, hold on, everybody. 1 second. You know, the great thing about youth, hold on, the great thing about youth is that we see no boundaries at all. None at all. I think that you possibly could think hard on your comment and suggestion, really, in terms of the implications. I understand.
What kind of implication? What did Naomi? What kind of implication? And think himself apologize. No, this is the same Prime Minister now, you know. Remember, you know, the young man never rang, you know, people. Sure, him never rang. This is the quote. Remember him say, you know, and fear and this and that and truth. And truthful. Look here. Young man never rang. And look here now. Look here. Needs. Never rang. Just look on this. Never mind your Prime Minister.
Good afternoon. It's Friday, April 12. I'm Andrea Chisholm with the Midday News. Special welcome to those watching on onespotmedia.com. The government has suffered a major blow after the Supreme Court this morning struck down the National Identification and Registration Act. A panel comprising Chief Justice Brian Sykes, Justice David Batts, and Justice Lisa Palmer Hamilton ruled that the act was null and void. Chief Justice Brian Sykes explains the ruling.
And we were of the view that the protections, such as they are in the statute, were inadequate and therefore a violation of the right to privacy. Having declared some of the provisions in violation of the Charter, we were of the view that what was left could not stand because on two bases. One, that it was so bound up with the other provisions that there is no way it could survive by itself. That's one route. And the other route was that what was left would still be in violation of the Constitution. And so on either basis, we were of the view that what was left could not stand by itself. And so we were of the view that the National Identification and Registration Act is to be declared null and void and of no legal effect.
So after I'm dealing with the school, the UA student, UA and UTech student, them the more older, we're ready for vote. Yeah, who we talk. Yeah, because them are dealing with the future, young people, them ready for the world. And them rush them because election they done already. 2016. So this around what 2018, 2019, somewhere before the pandemic. So you rush them because you want to push through the needs and then them struck it down around somewhere around there. Them struck it down for the pandemic, right? So you rush them. Them can't vote now. Them can vote. You rush them. You back off of them like a bulldog. Now you go to some younger set now because you say the young people them now. You go to school, you ask the parents, anybody under age, don't do it. We don't agree with them kind of thing. We don't business here who. A school you send them. You know, send them for prime minister go there and I lecture them in a politics. You couldn't send your youth them go to school and the underage one, especially them and them when you look prime minister, they are lecture them in a politics and I tell them about I am you and you know I have a duty to come and do this. We don't want you just probably keep them in a politics. Remember, you know, you have two parties. And you, as a prime minister, you're still there in a one party. And you can't, because we're not going to make a brainwash for keep them in a what. We allow them to make them see and make decisions for themselves when them reach 18 or pass 18. Not you for try brainwash people, kids. Go brainwash your own people them. You understand? Don't do it. This will stop. It will stop, man. This is foolishness. All right. Let me continue and make me hear him say, no, you embark off for the young man. Thomas. Eh? Okay. Make we hear where him say yes or no.
And every citizen of Jamaica, whether they are in schools, in hospitals, in workplaces, in churches, wherever they are.
Yeah.
And every citizen of Jamaica.
No, go up more.
To the presentation of your member of parliament, the part about treating people with dignity resonated with me. So I'm here because I am your servant. And every citizen of Jamaica, whether they are in schools, in hospitals, in workplaces, in churches, wherever they are, in the marketplace.
You see, I tell them, so put emphasis on it. That way you come with nah, brother. Every citizen, you know, whether them in a wawa, every citizen mean every citizen. Them know this already. Uno no ask so. So you know, if say whether they are in hospital, look at the hospital, don't they think and rat run up in night and be people go there with them near, later go there with them near. And then come out with crablos, them things I hear them have. And them have because them near enough, you know. And come out with crablos. Lay down like here. You know, and gone home with it. This is stop, man. In a hospital. The way down the nasty and dirty and think. Eh? But every citizen right now, I run out, you know. It's bad, man. You see me I say? Big up yourself, Richie Poo. Yeah, man. So every citizen run out. Yeah, you know, every citizen in a hospital, but you're there at the market, you still look at them take what market people things and all kind of things. And him a your servant, but you know, act like people servant, none at all. See? So, I tell you to watch a PR stunt. Look when man go to youth them the other day. The young people, them. I tell you, say, one of them him qualified for your house in a 3 years, but him not gonna have it if you follow all the needs that run. And him turn out to be right. He was right. Yeah? Hear him now. Generalship.
I have a duty to present myself to them. No.
You don't have a duty to present yourself to them. You have a duty where them elect you to make sure the country run good. You know, if you have a duty to present yourself and everybody wants to see you, sir. No bring that to nobody. No bring that to nobody. You don't want to see politician. You have a duty to present yourself. A matter of fact, let me tell you how this don't make no sense. Okay, if you want to see now, before this, when you look at be a police and be a thing around him, so you want to see him. But him have a duty to present for himself to them. Don't treat nobody boy, man. You understand? Don't do it. Play.
Physically, I can't appear to everyone individually.
Yeah.
But in today's world, as it has been through various forms, public figures, politicians particularly, have to gather people together, whether it is the proverbial town square or today we use virtual platforms. This is kind of in between. You are in a proverbial town square in your very small hall. Which we will make into a decent sized auditorium. And I'm sure that whatever we say here will be transmitted virtually to everyone who wants to see it.
Yeah, it transmitted to me and we are dissect it. A fax check you too. Yeah, man. So you're going to a small hall and you talk to them. No, the other day, remember, you know, come with heavier laws instead of make them go to school. If you go hang them. And now you see them now as, you know, young little people. Young people coming up and for the future. Because of vote. You can't trick nobody, boy. Nobody. All right, continue.
So, in effect, this is a stage, a platform, an opportunity for me to speak to every Jamaican. But
you hear when they for? And I like him a pass through now, you know. And then, you know, ask the people. And you go talk to them, say, oh, you know, oh, your book work or something, just keep up on the book. You know, just a pass through and gone or something. No. You might tell you every platform I want to reach, but you might go there and I use the school now. After I use Clarks, that now work. Him use where I used before and go around and walk through water barefoot and tell people all kind of things. No, in start use the school them. Just listen and politics him go preach to the kids then. Listen, continue. Not my word.
to speak to this age group of Jamaicans, this cohort of Jamaicans. Now, some of you will become voters very soon.
Me not done talk. You have this man going to school and tell some of them are going to turn voters very soon. You know, see what I do? So I'm going to reach the school as possible and come down and talk. We come and say, yes, if them can go up on the voters, some of them are going to turn 18 very soon, you know, in this year. If them not call the general election until next year, you know, we can capture them there. It can push up me thing. You gonna talk to people, kids, them. All this out of that. You understand? This bad. It's bad.
Some of you are already voters. And of course,
Yeah. Some of you are already. I like 6 farm or something. Some of you are already voters. So these are where I do. Go around because him has young people in him. He might go around at them things, and some of them born, you know, late down the year, so you know some of them are reach 18. You know, some of you are already voters. Voters! And how you do in school? And then he might take it and apply and train and do all kind of things that say, I'm target because you can get some vote out of it, you know. Me can't talk to the big them father and them mother, you know, because them a run me away. Me go down a mobile, them run me like a dog. And me go around this and them I go buy a shots there. People are walk past me like them not see me. So me go for the kids them now and who can vote out it papa vote. That's how them sit down and a plan. You talk to the mother and the father there. Oh no, that's a man. Eh? Very true, you know. You hear this? Continue.
teachers are here already. The business of your country is absolutely important.
Yeah.
There are some, unfortunate, who are frustrated, dismayed, don't have enough information to make decisions about their country.
Them a kid. We are talking about not having enough information to make decision. Load that to them mother and them father and them guardians. This you say more harder. Don't have enough some this and some that and don't have enough information. You can't give them information, them can't take information from you. To make decision about them country. This man him sick. No, this past place in the people. Eh? The man I go in a school and preach politics to people. Kids. This wrong. No, man, we have to hold him accountable for this. We have to talk about this, you know. We have to point it out. I have to tell you what, you know. Because remember, tomorrow at the first marching. See? Tomorrow at the first one. Yeah, against the corruptedness and everything. See? So, this wrong. Very wrong. Yeah? You hear him? Can't make decision now. So, he want to come make it and tell them what we going to do. Eh? This very out of order. PR, you know? Yeah.
And there are those who are very worried about their future. As you leave this stage of your life, graduating from high school, looking to go, some of you to university to extend your education, some of you, because of economic circumstances, you will have to work.
You hear? That tell you the state of the country. You worry about your future, never kid. And I worry, someone will not go, you know, go away and then, you know, some economical circumstances that for work. It's not nice. It's not pretty. But you're gone in there and I preach politics to people, kids. It's wrong. Wrong. It's terrible. Very terrible.
Some of you are even thinking of migrating.
Yeah. Some of them don't have them papers that you don't know what their mother and father think. Some of you have even thinking migrating. You saw him out harder. This bad, you know. And I joke me I make, you know. This wrong, you know. Yeah. You see me I say? Megawatt, we don't want to see them kind of people there. We never even chat about them. Because remember, that transparent, but it's dirty. So we don't want to see it when I get the time of day. And somebody send it. I say, boy, I send this go. Them, listen, you're part of the diaspora. It's not part of the diaspora, and maybe part of the fishes. So we never want to see that. You understand? Some of them transparent, you know, them dirty but transparent, you know? Yes. Yeah, so, you know, you don't want to see them. You never want to repeat them, you know? Yeah, man.
I am tempted to say, by show of hands who are seeking to migrate, I'm not going to do that.
Migrate. So the kids, them just take up on them one, have the money, leave from school and just come migrate. You hear this? You hear?
I already know it's a quite large percentage.
Yeah, there.
So I'm here today to, one, make the connection with you as citizens, but young citizens, who will, by virtue of your franchise, your right to vote, could have an impact on the future of the country.
Yeah.
So,
voting by a vote, the man gonna tell people, children, hey, this wrong doing now. I want every parents turn and say, listen, this wrong on them knock out against the Prime Minister. Don't stop the kids them from learn in a school and you come there with your voting argument. About franchise and all kind of thing. Where you want to indoctrinate them with the little idiot thing. You can't do this. You have to load them, make them make up their mind and think you're not supposed to do this. And you can't use the office of the Prime Minister for do this. Because voting is a thing where you know you have two parties. And this wrong. These are high school kids. So you know what? Him use the office of the Prime Minister and say, Prime Minister will come as a servant. And then you have to put them because you have to tell them vote, but you don't want them vote for your party. It's wrong. Very wrong. See what I say? Continue.
every one of you here has the power to determine the future of not just your life, but of the entire nation.
Yeah, no? Everyone, you see it as straight. Yo, this one. The man a campaign in a high school now to backside. This is a prime minister if you know better than this. Me never see this yet. Hey, I'd be the first them do some things right very out harder, you know. Very, you know. You remember, let me tell you something, remind you something. When a school go there, the school have to be, the teacher them and thing have to keep on a professional level. And you have some people there, so, where them people have straight manlyites, are straight socialists. Some of them are straight JLP and some of them not deal with no politics. You can't go there in a wolf clothes that you're the prime minister and then you preach a doctrinate to them. It's wrong. Eh? This wrong. You understand? You know this more than wrong. You don't want to do this. You don't want to do it. See? This is not like when you go some church or you go some other place. This is school. This is high school. I talk about you have, you know, the future and thing of voting him I talk about. Are you same day campaign now? Eh? Yes, so him come a campaign. This are the lowest of the low, you know. And I stop school for him ego. These are the lowest of the low. Which, come on now. Which member, which prime minister you say stop this? And I come tell you about your vote and you have one, you know, and someone can go vote. I soon can go vote. And, you know, you have the future. And I tell them because someone don't make up on a mind and all kind of things. You see the man out harder, man. Man are very out harder, man. See? And up you with this, you take or nothing this, you know, at high school. It's a goddamn disgrace, this. Eh? Look here.
And the nation is at what I would like to describe as an inflection point. Anybody knows what that is? All of you mathematics students? You're a math teacher? Yes, a gradient change, but it means at a point of a rapid change. The rate of change changes. Yes. So we are at that inflection point. Some people say we are at a tipping point. That's where something great or bad could happen. But I don't think it's great or bad. I think it's an inflection point with an upward trajectory. We are right at that point. And let me tell you why I think we're at the inflection point. And what are the threats to that rapid upward shift in our growth trajectory. For many years, longer than...
You know the growth, let me tell you this. Him can't... Listen. All right, so before we even chat, let me just stop this. We don't see the new factory for a very long time, I know, don't it? And if we are import things, and when we export $1 billion worth of thing, I import 6.8 billion and the deficit are like $5.8 billion. Now care what him tell us are garbage. Not until we reverse that. Then you can say yes. You understand? We are export 6.8 billion. If ever export if not two over where we are import, you could say yes, because you cannot say we are move somewhere. As long as they see that, no make them tell you nothing at all. Nothing. We don't win ideas for them suffer. No make them tell you nothing. Can't tell you nothing. Yeah? No make them tell you nothing. Can I like you create nothing really? And I like where you know the country build like with them at about and this and that. You have to reverse that. Yeah? That means the country drag down the same way. Deficit. You know. Export 1 billion add. Import 6.8 billion worth of things. If you continue to say so, you now move. Yeah, back where you go. Continue borrowing, continue. Can you not grow your way out of nothing? All when them tell them mathematics and try to spin it in them political way is bullshit. So okay, we can break it down. And I like carpet Mia. You have how much money for go pay? You have 10 grand in your book. But I use the same 10 grand like where they and a $10 and a 10 grand. $10,000. Right? And you have to spend 10 grand you have, you know. You have 10 grand. But every month you spend 3,000 out of it. 3,000. You have to spend 3,000. But where Uncle thing you have work and put in back is a grand. You have to pay your rent out if you're 1,500 and then find food and do all kind of things, right? So the amount they spend, 3 grand. Yeah? Your uncle drawing back 1,000. So you spend 3, 7, and the 1,000 when you drawing back 8. You see this? And a 10 grand you have again, you know. And I like you spend 3 grand, but you're drawing 6. So you make back your 3, that are 10, but the 3 that are 3, 13,000. It'll grow. Simple. We not, and I like the guy down there, I don't understand fee math still, but you know, I just I show you something. Cause you know, say yeah, move. That a move and what have you, see? So you have 8. Next year again, you spend 3. Out of the 8, that leave 5. You're drawing back 1, 6. By your next year come in, out of the 6, 3. 3 left, you're drawing back 1, 4. By how much year that gone already? By your next year come in, 4 you have left, you know. Remember your rent up your tight and your food same like me I say. By the next year come in 3, you drawing back 1, 2. By the next year they come in now, you don't have the 3 for spending. How much else you could try? So you bank up. Same way the country that work on a bigger scale, you know, them can't tell me nothing. If I never win at the diaspora, remember say you use the money, because remember Jamaica money can't pass the airport in have no use. No way at all. We try to see the fish now. Nobody no see it. You know, nobody no want it. It's no good. And it's no good. No way at all. No, it's no good. Okay? So you have to use the greenback. You have to use the foreign exchange. And if you have to use that to buy the foreign exchange, for carrying the goods and so the goods them in Jamaica, if you go do your thing there in Jamaica. And then we the diaspora cut off 4 billion. Not even the hotel then. Not even the hotel. We are coming with $2.8 billion per year. The 4 billion with them say them have now that is depleted. 6.8 them have to spend. I think the gas bill alone around 1.8 billion or more. You 1.8 billion. And then them buy a bag of junk and the whole of them pay so. Because them are ICI, you know. Them are not producer, them are ICI. Them are going to chat shit. Yes, chat shit. We are dealing with manufacturer. See? So if you follow now, you're running up like Sri Lanka, you're going bankrupt because you don't have the money for buying nothing at all. And then, by the way, if that happen, the dollar did value more, maybe reach $300, $400 for one. And then, so you know, your money, if you buy all that egg now, I squeeze that toothpaste, I want to be in a $30 again. Maybe I'll $500 for one, squeeze that toothpaste. If it not jump to all $1,000, you can't pay a light bill. And nothing. The big boy them can't survive. You can survive. You turn full worm now because of be dirt. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You just throw water and stir dirt and yam that. Because where you eat? Maybe some people in the country throw them have a breadfruit tree and them thing that. And then you buy a breadfruit, you know, you have the tree, $100,000 for your breadfruit. So if you follow them, I'll be a garbage. So I continue listening here so because I be a garbage. And then him come with him politics. I tell people about politics. I teach you about no politics or so. And you're supposed to come chat to the kids about no politics neither. Continue.
Most of you in this room have been alive. Our economy has been weighed down by debt.
Yeah, Mr. By debt.
At one point in time, 10 years ago, our debt to GDP was at 150%. You know what that means? The economic students inside here will immediately
150%. So you see that? So that for sure say we not produce nothing. Because if you're 100% at GDP, that means not produce nothing. You see it over. So your debt it higher than where you are producing. More than the debt bigger than your whole way you produce completely. And like 1.5 time, it see it. All right. We could continue. We not produce nothing. All right, continue.
Right? I see Martin Luther King is smiling because you're an economic student. Precisely. I'd ask you to explain. Come on, explain it. Come on.
I'm not sure if I can explain this properly.
Debt
for
bigger
you
than
there.
the G.
No, but explain it for them.
Debt bigger than what we are produce.
So basically, we owe 150% GDP
10 years ago.
10 years ago. So, well, obviously that means we owe them a lot of money. So yeah, at more than what we have. So
More than what we produce.
Yeah,
yes.
more than what we produce. Plus, on top of that, so we're very, very bad in debt. Debt. So yeah, it just means that we owe more than what we produce.
But me done telling already, you know, people. So, you know, you see me done tell you. So a good thing we in a diaspora hold them up. Yeah? We can go and explain.
Plus half of that. And we have to somehow make that back so we can get out of debt.
So it's the foundation of the explanation. So 10 years ago, or just about 10 years ago, the country was really in a crisis. That was a tipping point. The totality of what the country produced.
And not even 10, like 16 years ago. But you hear him drop it at 10. 17 years ago. Like 2008, 2009, 2010. But him just said 10 because 10 years now you drop it at 2014. Yeah, yeah. Me tell you, you have to listen to them talk, you know. Because 10 years ago, force has straightened that. But in abuse, it gone. When the three of them was finance minister, that the one from Grace Kennedy, Webby, Manayard, Ardley Saw, and Ligel Clark. Three of them, first in history. Wreck it! They make it. Yeah, man. It have a setback. And like we don't know these things, you know, but we could just go and listen him because I tell you, say, him come around with kids and play politics. Hear this.
We owed in debt. Plus 50% on top of that.
See?
That's what it meant.
So 1.5 times. So the whole thing in debt, but 50% on top of it, because 150% himself, right? Yes. You know? All right, watch out.
So 2 things could change that. 2 things could change that situation. Anyone care to tell me what those could be, what options we have or had?
Debt forgiveness.
So one thing we could do is to increase the size of our GDP, which is our total output. Or...
But you increase it and you not produce better. You know, you make it sound simple, you know. You just increase the size of the GDP. That's our total output. If you could have increased it or no, them the PHO just increase it. This is garbage. You understand? Straight garbage. They might increase anything. Eh? We could increase it. But what we are producing, increase it. Eh? Our debt forgiveness.
we could have our debt forgiven. The people who we owe the debt to could say, all right, Jamaica, you guys are so cool, we'll write off the debt. There are some other options. One option is the country could default.
And then we're in trouble. You can't do that.
Yeah. But that's not an option. Our constitution does not allow that. So whatever debt we have, we must pay it. And because that is our constitutional arrangement, it is even more important that we do not get back into a situation where we have such high debt. There is another option as well, which is we can limit what we consume and use that to pay down the debt.
You know, you might limit what you consume and use it to pay down the debt. And then him not listen. It don't go the country more, must him limit. So when them cut it, limit where you consume, him suffer you more. Yeah. Yeah, and then you use that pay down the debt. You see me I say? Limit where you consume and use it pay down the debt. Yeah. You understand? Suffer our people.
Now some of you may be too young to remember this, but Jamaica went through that exact scenario in the last decade, where we had to go through what was called fiscal consolidation, austerity measures. We had to manage what we spent to get ourselves out of debt. Today, our debt to GDP ratio is somewhere in the region of about 78%. By the time we get to the next financial year, we will probably be about 74%. So I want you to understand the magnitude.
Yeah, man, tell about poverty. You see, when come with, you come here, so, and I preach pure politics to wicked them. Go and go preach it to somebody else. Make me get some factory in the place and make something and run out the China them and do something. But you come with one bag of foolishness. And I try to capture the kids' their mind. It never work like this. It's out of them and gone in a high school now. Eh? Go to people, go to voters, man.
Magnitude of what we have gone through. Through the sacrifice of your parents.
Yes. Yeah.
Who endured new taxation almost every year. No budget to repair roads. No budget to invest in healthcare. No budget to invest in public transportation. No budget to invest in garbage collection. No budget to build the auditorium that you're asking for.
Some say choose the sacrifice of them parents. If they have no budget for doing none of them, they'll care. But you have $14.8 billion tie up in this and them thing there. That's why people are suffer dead will fight and center nothing in it. Eh? Because them are paid on the debt. So them and that thing I do, you know. When does I talk about this thing I do to them, you know? And that thing I do to them. Eh? This is what I do to Jamaica now. Yeah? And then this is what I do. Yeah.
No budget to pay increased wages to our public servants. And we went through that process in order to bring down our debt.
You hear what I'm doing? Mama play, hey, I'm going to rinse this, you see? You see why, you know, if I want to dead hospital and them thing there, him admit it look a while. Hey, every time, well, he can't fling himself under the bus too, and a bug life don't fling himself under the bus, you know. He fling himself under the bus too. May I tell you, say them suffer, you know. Say that them are bring down the debt. Them won't go just chat, but this are true. Listen, go look at the hospital and the whole of the thing. Remember, just play it back and then tell you why I'm doing it for bring down the debt. Remember, play it back again.
Change that. Two things could change that situation.
No, I could pass this. Yeah.
But that's not an option. Our constitution does not allow that.
Pass
in the last decade. Understand the magnitude of what we have gone through.
Yeah, this.
Through the sacrifice of your parents.
Through the sacrifice of your parents. When you hear, all right, me done tell you know. So him not pay, but you still get 300%, you know. 300%. 300%. Saying? Them take 300%. Him tell us say nothing for your hospital. That's why the place is so stink and full of garbage. It pile up. Yeah? Wanna listen? That's why I see not never did a move. You hear? And him care to the kids them. But him thinks that we're not going to hear it and we're not going to dissect it. Hear what him do too, you know. Hear what him starve, you know. Him do everything but that you don't have. Remember your health or your wealth. Hospital not have nothing at all. No machine, no work, nothing. And on me say so. Who says so? Squid himself. Come and say it himself. Not me, not my word. Not my word. A command word. Listen.
Who endured new taxation almost every year. No budget to repair roads. No budget to invest in healthcare.
No budget for repair roads. Because the road never repair, now even repair. But yesterday him do the most road. No budget for healthcare. You understand? Continue.
No budget to invest in public transportation. No budget to invest in garbage collection. No budget to build the auditorium that you're asking for.
That's the auditorium that you're asking for. And my word. I command word. Eh? Yeah, man. Ever big of yourself. I command word. That this is not my word. Me not say nothing. Yeah? Continue.
No budget to pay increased wages to our public servants.
But to them, to them, and I tell you this is what them do. May I tell you them, and remember, you know, when the thing rise, plus tax, so if it appear something like $100, say 15%, yeah, $115 that feet. Now when it rise up like that, and you know, I gone up this and that, you gone at $200. At $230 you pay feet, you know. Because the 15% at 200 it'll be 30. Hey, somebody, you know, fantastic for yourself, carrying. When name Thompson in our school, I'm have a tambourine wish and you know put him there at desk and I said, no man, you can't use tambourine wish for him, you know, you have to use bus maker. You know, the big thick piece of black wire, the light wire, with the iron one to yeah, but well flat up and thing though. You know that big one, yes. When you just bend up around you, you can't use no cane pan that cane. Fantastic if I ever say cane, no, you can't use cane pan that man. And sit down and count, you know, like I have to say count the little bit. You can't use them little thing that you have to use stone. You can count stone. You know? Yes. Yeah? Yeah, man. So you hear them not give no budget, them go chat. But him go, hey, that's why I say the truth comes straight, saying no lie, it's all over the place. And when them chat, you hear now. you hear, man. You hear what them do. When them want to talk, no, them look vote, so you hear what come out. The same thing. And people, by the way, the other day when you hear Big Mama come out and I say line to line and I tell you the place dirty and stink downtown and nothing now go on, don't it? Fantastic Five, I say, boy, you know, Maria, I say, you know, Maria, I say, you know, a word to word. Fantastic Five and Maria, you know, them attack and I say, word to word. Yes. You know, we have to hold them accountable. So big dirty thinking, Mama, if you run, come out, come and now repeat everything when I say, because we not trick the people, them, we not tell them the lie. We're not doing it. We hold them to account. Yeah? Yeah, man, play it.
And we went through that process in order to bring down our debt.
You hear the process where him go through. Him not pay on, him not fix the hospital, him not fix the road, him not do nothing for you. But him say him do it, and him not pay the people, civil servant worker neither. But them pay themselves 300%. Him went through that. A matter of fact, and him come back and say him give a fee. Me soon come back to this. In order to bring down the debt, but what on there? What on there? Debt, bug life. Bug life. Bug life. Your bug life say yes, so. And him say him give back fee money, bug life say. This is what bug life say.
So let's say the 25th is on a Sunday, you're usually paid on the last working day, which would be the Friday. But if the 25th is on a Monday, you're paid on the Monday. There is no mechanism to give back the money to the government. There's no account that you can take your salary and give back. Because giving back the money to the government means that you would have to, the TAJ taxes that they draw out of your salary, 30% above about $6 million, you'd have to get that back from the TAJ. You'd have to take back the NIS. You'd have to take back the NHT contributions. You have to take back the education tax contributions, the health insurance. You'd have to take that back as well. So to give back money is really not practical. The only way you can not get paid is if you resign. And I don't suspect any of the gentlemen speaking will resign.
No, but firstly, have you received any of the money announced by Dr. Clark in your bank account as yet?
No.
And none of your counterparts has received any?
No, they wouldn't, because it would be effective the 25th of this month, essentially.
Right. So the announcement was made on Tuesday, the 16th of May, which is after the 15th of the month, which is the time for processing. So do you think that they are being processed for payment for the 25th of this month nonetheless?
Yes, I think that the processing would have started.
Okay. So him couldn't give out the money. And a bug life said that. A matter of fact, him not pay nobody. Andrew not pay nobody. Holness, pay. Holness, let me see this. Work. Job, pay. Want to see what him say about pay, so refuse pay. Okay. If they are the same refuse the pay. I never want to say that one. Let me see what him say, so. The country cannot run well. At this moment, let me hear that one,
200% effective April 1, 2024. More on this report from Shalois Michael.
An underpaid political class cannot deliver what the country demands. That's the word from Prime Minister Andrew Holness in defending the decision by his government to give a better pay to parliamentarians.
We sat in the cabinet and we agonized even whether or not we should even take any increase. Not something that we took lightly, because we know that there are persons who will try to make political fodder over it. As a country, what has plagued us is that we have treated the political class with schizophrenia and disdain. The truth is, you get the quality of governance that you elect. And every government is afraid to touch it, because if you touch it, people say you don't deserve it. Why we should pay you more and the country not running well? The country not running well. Because of that very reason, you have chosen to have an underpaid political class. How must they deliver?
The Prime Minister was speaking earlier on Thursday at a ceremony to pay respect to the late former Prime Minister Hugh Shearer.
But no, why more than that, The country not running well because of that. Now him come tell us say I him a pay down, so him not paying nobody. But the 30% is how them do the 30%. Yeah? Them the 300% what them get. Let me go back to where I tell the people them here so him cut no hospital, not at all. Him leave now. It's a goddamn disgrace this. Yeah? Because they want to pay down on debt. Starve now.
Sometimes I listen to the public conversation and it is disconnected from the reality of our situation.
Here.
It is important that the next generation of Jamaicans are grounded in our struggle and understand it.
Struggle?
And do not argue in public debates as if public finances just appear from out of the air, or there is some reserve money that is out there somewhere that the government can just reach in and take.
Look at use this hanging himself again now. So all the man are going all about $1 billion market down here, so we're gonna build this, we're gonna build 70,000 homes, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. Yes, still him not have the money because him stifle to pay the debt. Oh, we gonna get the money when him break ground. Wow. Him shouldn't even at the school I say these things. But when you look through the reality of it, that mean I be a bamboozle thing him go on with him. Him got every parish on a promise this and then break ground and I chop one bag of nonsense story too no. I want to take it to a reality. When you take this to reality, you understand? This don't make no sense. So I'm going on now from the amount of place and where I'm going to do and where all kind of little things now. They might find money, but him say him couldn't take it out of it. Listen. And I mean, he says, so listen.
Sometimes I listen to the public conversation and it is disconnected from the reality of our situation.
Reality.
It is important that the next generation of Jamaicans are grounded in our struggle and understand it. And do not argue in public debates as if public finances just appear from out of the air, or there is some reserve money that is out there somewhere that the government can just reach in and take.
So I'm a promise to all of them things here. You know, say a foolishness. So I'm a promise to billion-dollar market and every market I got fix and every this and all kind of little things. You know, see the whole of that a garbage. He might fling himself under the bus, I follow him. You know, sometimes you have to play back these things and listen. Not my word. I'm not for my word. I'm not saying anything. Just listening. Eh? You hear now? When you hear say clap it, I go run and tell you not to. When you hear, continue.
Everything that we have, which is known as the budget, comes from you, all of you.
Yeah.
Whether it is your GCT, your income tax, or the other taxes that you pay, or the other fees. The ability of the government to spend.
And everything that, so them get some of the money where them put and use it, make up the budget to and them thing, yeah? So them say all of you, whether from GCT and that, because if you buy a bonnet tax, so it come from them, can them pay a tax too, you know? You might have think so you have to pay a tax when them say income tax or the GCT and things. The GCT, them pay it. Them pay it. Yeah? When get foreign assistant and them thing, they'll make up some little things and I'm not telling, but go on.
Depends on the revenues it gets from the economy. And if the economy isn't doing well, the government cannot spend.
Yeah. And the economy not do well. That's why, if the economy not do well, that means I get better hospital and the road that clean and thing. Definitely make it stay nasty and do the same appear down. The economy not do well. Yeah? Continue.
For many decades, in our economic psychology, term I'm coining, or rather in the political economy of Jamaica, if the government didn't have tax revenues, then we could borrow. And for many years, governments existed on borrowing. That's how we ended up at 150% of what we were producing. But
yeah, me tell you that them not produce. Yeah. So he might go on the next pulpit now tell you, show me a well, how we depend on the wheel, how we have enough money, but him just come and tell you, so he might fling himself under the bus. He might come and try to be truthful to them, you know, I tell them, you know, kind of look vote, you know, going at them head, you know, because them sum up some things, and I say, we're going to see them when I have to dissect it, man. Yeah.
That's not the complete story. The debt also increased because we had something called FinSac, the collapse of the financial sector, and government had to take private debt and make it public debt.
Yeah. At first, he never tell you this. The government have to take private debt and make it public debt because you feel for the bank go under. But that alone not draw down and push it in a this neither. Yeah? Government, because government have to buy out that debt. Same like in America, them have to buy out the debt. Because remember people same way we pay you one wife. If them business go under, everything go under. It mash up the whole country same way. Like SSL. I remember in a FinSac at the same oligarch they did in a Eagle, you know. See? Same like driver, like this or like that and that and that. Here. Yeah, man. Hear this.
But there were also poorly run public sector entities. Some of you may remember Air Jamaica.
Now, I want to master up and gateway. On the gateway. You know, poorly run. I'm at for the whole place I went poorly. Abuse gateway. If you remember Air Jamaica. Eh? You hear him? Them give everything. Right now the bus poorly run and drop the bus fare. And you talk about Air Jamaica, talk about the bus too, you know. And now I'm going to fear to cover everything. And the $100 you drop it at 70 because you look both and you drop it by the next 2 months to drop at $50. Collapse the bus. I remember on pack up JOS. You said Air Jamaica just the other day with Bruce give it. But when you talk about JOS too on the give it and the whole thing on the shutdown. Talk about them too, man. And talk about what I do to the boss right now. The system.
Sugar Company.
When you shut them down too.
NWC.
That
all
too.
of those debts had to be brought on to the public account.
The year. But look how much thing NWC a charge. NWC boss have been much place I know if we get charged. Yeah? Continue.
So Jamaica reached a tipping point, a crisis point, where we had to say we're going to be fiscally responsible. And you know what the word fiscal means. It means we must be responsible in how we arrange our public financing.
When go around, them children in them school are going to them look at it, take up the one of them time. A good thing we have video now where we can see this and dissect it. School kids. And you go on with this. Because when them go to the people, them don't want to hear me. So them go to them. The people, them all look on this and dissect it. Goddamn shame.
It means we can't spend more than we are earning.
But
there are many persons who like to think that there's no connection between our output and our expenditure.
What do you mean in many persons? You all want to think so? No, it will just talk about people. Eh? It will just tell us that the deficit too wide. Eh? And that will mash up the country. I have to use that. I have to use the this dollar for buy the dollar, the greenback for import everything. So I must say this. Well, I never watch all of this long. I'm not going to play the one tonight. But, you know, you understand? Me reach hour already and get me bored and like a blaze to fire, you know? Watch out.
There is an immutable connection between what we produce and what we are able to spend. And if we start to disregard that, then we're going to go back to borrowing.
We still about here, we go back to borrow like we done borrow. The other day, them borrow much money from the IMF. You know, you like Jelly Clark run out with it. You might go like we done borrow. We not done borrow. We borrow all the while. We just borrow. We just pass some money the other day. You can Google it. Be a foolish. Them go on with it now. That's the stress of the country now run. Yeah, man.
I don't want the next generation to think that way.
Yeah.
You who will occupy the public space and lead public discourse must totally eliminate that from your consciousness. And
when you eliminate something from your consciousness, when them sit down, give themselves 300% raise, and they are mash up the place, you don't have no work on the call center work, and the Chinese, the one that they road them for fixing, instead of train some people up who have university and all kind of thing, train some people, give them some engineering, teach them some engineering and teach them some other little things where they can deal with the one, the road, and instead of carrying foreigner, and deal with the thing. So the board of the money stay in the country and it do it and go the economy. Eh? Chinese have the wholesale them. A matter of fact, the amount of counterfeit goods, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Counterfeit goods. Unbelievable. Yeah? It's bad. It's more than bad. Yeah? Continue.
challenge those who speak like that. Now, going forward, the government has established 2 lines of efforts which it will pursue.
Government, you know.
The first line of effort we have been ongoing, and that is on increasing our productivity. You are not going to hear much conversation about productivity. You hear a lot of talk about increase pay.
Or you increase the productivity when a service will live off, you know. I collect taxes on them service. Like how you have the hospitality and them service. So a more hotel thing and gratuity and them thing than people come service. We not produce nothing. 2 local thing like Grace Kennedy produce and 2 local thing. We not produce nothing. So more get taxed or some little service thing. Because we divest out everything. I'll be hey, me say when me stop him, so because just him, yeah, 15 minutes, 21 seconds. Okay. I'm gonna stop him, so because you know this mash up my head. This I mash up my head. However, we'll continue with a part 2 with this, because you know this mash up my head. No, it must mash up my head. Prime Minister, stop going to school today again, and I send St. Catherine. Can me get up, me get. Remember when I go them place, and as him go, me sure me get up, me think right away before you even reach. So me have it and know say yeah come up there and them thing. Them say yeah there. Me tell you when that there today. Before me even reach, me get it in. In my phone, you know. In my phone. Before me even reach. Right, guys, I just have to try to find it and show it. It's there, man. Before him reach, me look over here. Before him reach, we know say, well, I just say, mother, you know. Then, they up in a St. Catherine, gone up at school. So I be a school now, him gone, be a school. Politician around 200%, you know. Over 200%, near the tree. See? Yes. So right away, him tell us, him never look about no, him admit himself. I mean, I got to cut that spot. Him tell us, they sacrifice. No budget for the hospital. They still in town. We do the most hospital. Me tell them, I say, you know, them no need for chat. If them they do something, you know, go there. People can't even get dialysis. Not even that. Not at all. It's a shame. It's a sin. Eh? The place where look no rubbish and all good stink. Not even Panadol in the hospital. And say for pay down debt. Suffer the people them. Eh? And then I tell you about you remember this and you remember that. And then bring down and we are gonna do this and we are gonna do that. Hey, leave the school kids alone. You have to finish this. When we reach 15, come in and listen to it. But we just play it, I couldn't hear it at the same time. No me come on and sit down and just listen this. You understand? Because we want to hear it. You know, you start something you hear my dissect, some want to sit down. And when I play back this now, maybe that's a 15 minutes and something, you know, 15 minutes. See? So you want to look like around 40 yards. So we'll finish listening it. You know, do a part 2 and finish listening it. So we listen it together. We can dissect it one time. Because we couldn't go listen to this and then come play it back. Nah, too long. We want to hear the foolishness. See? We want to hear the foolishness. Hear the people them tell us that politics, man, and then put up something, man. So we have the video now. So yeah, real politics, the man come and preach to the school kids. Them I tell them so many of you know, I can vote. I vote soon and thing. You know, you want some come and play in politics with them brainwash self. Yes, me answer. Yeah. You understand? Zen? Yeah, man. Yeah, listen. You know why here, brother, don't even repeat them when you hear them tell you, no. Because these are the things you hear where the Prime Minister does come talk about. No guy can't tell what to talk about. None. Don't even repeat them, brother. Don't even repeat them. But we run that's a bit different. Don't even repeat what a guy say. A guy when might have and him collect him look at things and what have you, not see the future of the country. So, you know, it's like them feel say it's a slave thing where when you talk now, them can come and tell you for talk and a positive. Where's the positive? If the Prime Minister can't come and tell us say the sacrifices, nobody. No money, nothing this and that in the hospital, nothing for fix road, nothing for do nothing. For pay down the debt and that are the sacrifice. But them give themselves 200% say them do well. A matter of fact, him say, oh, you for work and get this and that, and then him come back with the foolishness. It's wicked. It's wicked. You understand? But we are telling him now, we want to the right and make him know, you know, because he might watch it and I feel business that. Free for watch. But when for right and make him know, say, stop going to the school and no want him indoctrinate to no kids. It's wrong. Try get up the people them want to listen to you. But no carry this to the kids them. Don't do it. Don't do it. High school kids them. And take them out of class. And I talk about you are them servant, but you still want to ram them. You want rather on them. You want to lock up about 12-year-old and send them for 20 years or more, 12-year-old. Commit certain crime and them thing, the 12-year-old. Anything can happen, 12. Treat them like an adult. No, you say, oh, yeah, them servant and when them make and all kind of little things, you know. This, no, it out harder, man. You understand? You're not supposed to in a high school to do this. And a university, you know, where you know, so them pass certain age or what have you, them in high school. Them out harder. Him get consent from any parents go there. My guardians. It's wrong. I remember I come with them politics. Don't indoctrinate no kids with their politics. You don't do that. Let them have free mind. You understand? If them interested, they will sit down and they will study. But don't indoctrinate them with politics. Don't do it. You understand? Or you say Hitler tactics. Yeah, man. Don't do it. Like a Iran where some tribal. No, I'm not Iran with sperm whale race. Yeah, man. Sperm whale race. Some tribal. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We don't want him indoctrinate about the boy. Yeah. Yeah, man. Don't do it. Stop it. Because somebody from way up there put on a young drunker. Listen. Remember, say young drunker, I eat that in no sense. Young drunker, when you don't put them name there on there. So them they are criminal, real criminal. So they go around and tell like everybody and one kind of things. But they don't have enough time for that. Remember, you know, it's a criminal for dead. Just look, listen, it contradicts itself. Criminal for dead, and it are the biggest informer and them things. No, it go up the man and it got file with a file because it said them want it and all kind of things in a Jamaica and run when them get it asylum and do all kind of things. Go ask the police. Talk to them friend. Go have it pan tape, you know. I said shoot you, but he get harder not to kill you. Have it friend them, have other police who work with it said shoot, kill people. And change by with a gun and send the police in a prison. Them that like it up when it one way, you know. It got seek, wait a seek. And then it want to put people in the same thing like it. It fool. Big and dance and fool. By the way, it would have gas. But it was gas. Kite and gas, but it was gas condom at the time. You know what people do with condom, eh? So it was gas condom. Yeah, man, it was gas condom. That. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So guys put him foot in it, you know, wear him shoes. Yes. Yes. It was guys and a joke. And I mean, not my word. From police. From him one who trained with the man that will work with him. Not my word. Because we don't know it like that for say. But it was guys condom. So guys put him foot in the shoes every day. Every day. Not my word. I'm colleagues, them tell me, you know. You understand? So that's a nastiness. And then we do it back and tell life on all people. Remember, you know, my life documented. So if you run out with something and say, blah, 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 my life documented, but I flap it, can we just some boom, 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 and release some things. You're gone. I do it tell lie and do all kind of things. And then it say it's a lawsuit. So me want, but it must say hide. It must say hide. If you want a lawsuit, just show yourself. Just come out to the public. So you see who are hide. You understand? Yes. So that are 1, 2, 3. Simple. And then it say, boy, you man, rat and rat. Remember it said it at the biggest rat, you know. I eat at the rat, man. Go on and ratty, man. So me, you know, can you imagine somebody else say, if me talk to Sheldon that say, and him call name. When me are talking, me call Wingy them and call name. So when a guy come and say, yes, on them so much people have said, so what a person name? Me see woman put up voice note and say, and call it name and tell it about it friend them and it niece and waited there. It tell you exactly what it there. Not my word. Can rape 13-year-old too. That's why we are fighting. You see when you molest a picnic. Yeah. Done. You understand? No, we know, yeah. We don't want to hear from it, man. So it does full up. So you know where it's full up. You understand? And then say people want it. People want it, right? But so where do you give yourself trouble and tell be a lie? And remember it now, would I listen to somebody where I know something, a man thing. Gas Panther. Gas Panther. A gas Panther, you know. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You know, put him boot. Yeah, man. Fit him boot. Yeah, man. Every day. Gas Panther, man. You know, you know them putting a Panther back nowadays, right? Yeah, man. Yeah. Me never say Black Panther, them thing, they not like the movie, you know. They know a gas Panther, man. Yeah, man. So, Panther. You remember, yeah, man. Gas Panther. So nobody tell them about no PMP and foolishness and one bag of garbage. Yeah? And say about you know, about sell out and what and the, so you say you want to get rid of criminal and then you have to beef and people go to prison. And you shoot people and send people go to prison, realize the most youth. And I want to place me some place where I never there before. It's big and stink and feel say, but no, but here's the serious part of that now, before I move. The serious part of this, you see a lot of police in Jamaica, and really police. When them do them profile youth and put life on youth and send them a prison. So you think it could have used the same kind of tactic. But me a big fan, remember we travel the world and all kind of things. So it no bother me when they turn out with lie, we can just boom and debunk it. I have to see it now with us lawsuit it up. I that's why I'm in a lawsuit it up yet. You know. I'm in a somebody just strike. Me need to use them there against it. So it's a lawsuit, lawsuit because I'm a panther. I'm a gas. Them know gas, you know. You know, yeah man. A gas panther man. You know whom that work with him seen here, you know? Yeah man, it was a scene of the panther, it wasn't panther man. Yeah man. I'll be a foolishness to go on with man. I tell lie for eventide home when people put out the thing from 1982 with CIA and the petroleum jelly were burned on the place. Hey, you think a guy could have come in front of me and just start say, bloop, 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 no evidence or something and say, yes, and we do this, and we run here, and me listen to that. Yeah, man, yo, it's a man thing, go ahead, man. Sperm whale, full of shit, move. Yeah, man. And just go run and put up things and tell one bag of lie. Not do that. Run with them things, man. Yeah, bitch. So with the march at tomorrow. Yeah, so if sperm whale want to say, you know, the PMP march and all kind of things, business with it does stink, it does look notice. You notice it can't walk on a road normal, then no way and come out and video itself and you see that driver up and down. Then that's a bag of foolishness. One bag of garbage. Yeah, man. Zane? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. God's panther. I want bag of garbage, God's panther chat, man. Put him foot. Put him foot. Yeah, man. You put him foot in them boots, you know? Yeah, man. Every day. Yeah? Can you imagine you go on a power with a man and you're the man panther, right? Yeah, man. It's bad, man. It's bad. Eh? But we ask man. You know about and all kind of thing. That not mean for go, man. You move. Yeah, man. So the march people from 8 till 1 tomorrow. So, you know, we want to carry something live on here and them thing there. When we done the talk to that and you know, and then, you know, so we spread it out. We spread it out. Then we have Washington, we have New York, we have Canada, we have UK. So, and like one thing, you know, two things. No, we spread them out. Yeah, you see me I say? Yeah, man. Up, man. Up, man. Up, man. Yeah, man. You see me I say? See? Yeah, man. So these are the things that we are saying. You have to straighten. It have to come a time when you have to put an end to the arms wars we are going. You have to put an end to the corruption and not make some guy come tell you one thing. I know the place I run, but the Prime Minister could have looked at the little kids them and think they we know what's it. I remember I have a video and I tell them when do to them family and suffer them. No fix, no hospital, no medication, nothing at all, no road, nothing at all. Because they want to pay down on debt. Not my word, him say it. And then we're hold him up for the kids, them. Stop do it. Stop do that. You understand? Remember, Simple the Best on March the 9th. You know, we have a nice time. They say, you know, Simple the Best. You know, say, party, shot. Yeah? Yeah, man. And a matter of fact, ticket and sale right now. So, I'm going to link up my man G. Yeah? Yeah, ticket and sale. So, link my man G. All right? Good? Yeah, man. Simple the Best. Yeah, man. Better than all the rest. You see, me show the thing, but you have the Tina Turner thing, the way I say Simple the Best I play night. You know, so when if you play that and then they Simple the Best, you know, so I say, yeah, man. They may just move it and say it can't show in some place, and then me have the whole show. You know, that's why I say, me not show it. So can you use that in it? You know? And then, yeah, so that nice, you know, we just send it to them. We have the ads, you know. But you the ads have the Simple the Best night. You know, they made a, yeah, Tina Turner thing, so they made us say it can't show in some places, and then you have a video like this where, you know, over hour long you can't make them just, you know, restrict it. So just few people. You know, but we just start about it because we have to show it, you know, have to show the poster and show the thing them, you know. Yeah, man. Up. So now, so tomorrow, nice this again, you know. So run in, you know. Me there, I'm going to go, at some big, I'm going to go eat here, sir. I'm going to go eat some big. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Gas Panther, I don't know, must say ice sick. Yeah, man. But PMP March. Yeah, man. And then if ever PMP March, what happened to that? What happened to that? And I nothing to do no PMP March in a diaspora. What happened if it's a PMP March? What them to do? Do a labor right March? Yeah, big piece of shit. Big, me tell you, say big and fool and dunce, man. Yeah, man. Make Gas Panther go pose up, man. Yeah? Yeah, man. A long time Gas a buck, you know. Buck it down. How would you buck it down? Buck it down. Guys. Buck it down. Gas a buck it down, man. Lucky. The day later, yeah? I'm out. Bless him. Yeah, man.